to be polite and no personal attacks. So with that, we're going to start with Ms. Gabby Tiaga.
I know. I was hoping for a second. Hello, and thank you for allowing me to speak. My name is Gabby Tiaga. When I spoke at the last meeting, no joke, I was super nervous and felt a bit alone. The joys of this time of the year are divide and conquer, and my son had a lacrosse game, which we won, by the way, and my husband was there. Don't get me wrong, I was getting all the texts for him, breathe, you've got this, and the very obvious, I love you. I said what I said, and I sat back down, shaking a bit, getting ready to text my people. Then these random ladies sitting behind me tapped me on my shoulder. I won't lie, I braced for impact, and instead I got the opposite. They told me I did a good job. I spoke well, and my message was clear. I thanked them with some mist in my eyes. They said they had daughters who are athletes in this district, and if this was happening, they would be in your office with words. I stated, it's coming. For a moment, it made me feel like a bit of a fearmonger, but it indeed is coming. We sat there, and I listened to the rest of the meeting. When I got up to leave, I thanked them for their kind words and reminded them to think about it. Think how they would feel if this was their girls. So here I am again, speaking for the safety and dignity of our girls. This past month, I had the opportunity to sub at CHS in their CI room, for people who understand those acronyms. And that required me to help some of the kids with their day-to-day work. At one point, science was on the roster, and while I looked over the papers, I noticed that the kids were working on genomes and chromosomes. These students were learning that XX equals girls, daughters, and XY, boys, sons, and it hit me that this is the science that this board and this cabinet approved. This is the science that's being taught to our kids. In the name of following the science, this district and members of this board, not all, but some, and including the new incoming superintendent, closed the schools to protect the children, enforced max mandates to protect the children, and enforced all the other guidelines in the name of protecting the children. I ask in the name of following the science, why is this district, this board, and these cabinet members not protecting our girls? Not protecting them financially, mentally, and physically? Why are you not setting policies that would ensure their safeties like before? So once again, I'm here today to call upon this board to not be a district of schools, but to be a school district that stands behind the safety and dignity of our girls. Thank you.
Mike Wise. Okay, gonna move on. Susie Crafton.